haunted. Alright, where does this door go? That was very convenient timing for the thunder there. And there's nothing in here. I still haven't found that code yet. More peeling wallpaper. Come on, guys. Okay, let's get into something interesting. What do we got here? Another cassette tape. Oh, good. Heavens to Betsy. Nothing can stop me. Do I have some place to play this in here? Yes, I do. Oh, God. I apologize for that. It's horrible. And we're done with that. Get over here. Performance evaluation for James Greenbrier, supervisory comments. This is Richards, it looks like. Knowledge and skill, exemplary, everything exemplary. Ranger Peter Mock has been indispensable during the course of the pre-described burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. I think Janice had something going on, and she was apparently a painter. Alright, what else we got in here? Anything, looking for another letter. Halloween show, the Misfits, they're awesome, see you there. Stygian Lounge, 1029, 4 p.m., 306 West Franklin, downtown. Don't forget your costume. Anything else?
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Okay, so my sister's gay. What do we got here? Opalaroo, wildfire, save me from the raging flame. That thing's really heated up. Opalaroo is one of the most distinctive riders in our genre. A tour de force, Wildfire is a uniquely beautiful display of Laroo's style. We keep getting more and more clues that our mom was cheating on that. Healthy choices, skill for a healthful life. Not much info on that. Alright, what do we got here? Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library when I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage. And it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Wait, hang on. Library, Mom and Dad during bath, closet. Oh my god, I've got to see this. We're skipping 6th. Upstairs hall, Mom and Dad during bathroom, closets. Really? Still haven't found the code to her. Yeah, alright, let's try that first before we go to the attic. Can I run? I haven't tried to run yet. Nope, shift zooms. That is definitely not running. How did I miss this when I was... That's how I missed it. Interesting. I like old clippings like this. I think they're neat. I've seen wallpaper made out of stuff, and it's meant to simulate this, which I think is kind of cheesy. I think actually decorating a room with this kind of stuff is actually kind of cool. Why is there a crucifix down here? Oh shit. Really? For God so loved the world, he gave his only son. Ghost Hunters, Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation log. Hidden compartments found 3. 1 in the library, 1 in the upstairs hall, 1 in the foyer. Evidence of the supernatural discovered 0. But there are 3 hidden compartments. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, they've been put on the map too. Sweet. Okay. So I just took me back downstairs to the library. I'm in the library. There's a hidden compartment over here. That one. Misfits flyer. Really? That's all?
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
If you like somebody, just tell them. The games are not necessary. Wait. What was that? 50-1 returns. Property of Sam private. Full term passing rule. Oh, okay. Sam's locker combo added a backpack. Heaven is the world revenue not created. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest's branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lustrous juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. Boy, the first mate is just constantly in trouble, isn't he? His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand. But it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water, then splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's, then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all, in fact. What the hell is that? Alright, the noises are becoming more frequent. But look back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, and the hands and body of a woman. Still in the first mate's clothes, still the first mate, she spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistol from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Definitely gay. Nothing wrong with that, but definitely gay. Alright, what the fuck is making all that noise? Alright, let's go back upstairs. Now we've got the locker code. Shit. It's only the second half. Where was that other one at? Ah. Right over here. There it is. There's the Ouija board, which shit out of here. Hello, hello, who are you? Oscar, what do you want? To come back, and then they stopped. Okay, alright, so Oscar wants to be brought back, looks like. 051. Lonnie's kind of cute.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. It felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Much of them missing, though. And she's stealing, too. These clothes still have security tags on them. Come on, sis. That's just bad karma. Don't do that shit. Alright, got a C on the clash report. Want to go for a ride on a motorcycle. We got a key to the basement. Alright, let's go see what this key opens. I think I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? And I'm lost, apparently. Seems darker to enter if red lights are on. Okay. That's locked too. God damn it. So I've got 2 keys, and neither one of them are unlocked shit yet. Oh shit. Sorry, mouse movements. Alright, where was downstairs? Downstairs was not this way, was it? It was not this way. It's more like scurrying sounds. Damn it! Well, where the hell is the entrance to the basement? Aha! Finally, something unlocked. I don't like basements, by the way. We don't have them here in Texas, or at least there are very few. What do we got down here? Chips? Really? Okay, what do we got? Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie. A fancy man. Quite. He's eating a chicken leg. Okay. Dear Mr. Soto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host for the festivities at your father's estate. Following the aforementioned meal with my parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events. I must say I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who was a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again sometime next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Can't get into that. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Alright, what do we got here? Just a drawing.
It's different now.
Alright.
I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
One of her old sex ed assignments. This sounds fun. Wait. This is the same class. See her. An ovum starts to develop. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. If the egg does not meet a sperm, it dissolves. She just duplicated. Menstrual cycle that travels through the ovum. About 2 weeks later. And she got a check plus. At least, I mean, the other one was a story. It was a little more entertaining to read, for sure. And she got a better grade. Strange. Oh, that's just bad game physics flickering. Water heater. It's not a hot water heater, it's just a water heater. Pet peeve, sorry. More creepy. Oh, it has a lamp laying over like that. What do we got? Scrap. Putting your Karat gold heart, 2 halves customizable with up to 10 letters, L and S. She's getting fairly serious. Alright, we got Reed College. Samantha, dear Samantha, congratulations. I am pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars for its 1995 session. We believe you have much to contribute to the Reed College community based on your portfolio and academic record. I am also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer's program tuition and fees. The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of each summer program. We very much look forward to your attendance. Again, congratulations on your admission and best wishes from all of us at Reed College. So she got accepted.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Ah, look. Grandfather was a doctor. Written in 1961. Joyce, A Complete Understanding. Wish I knew kind of more about what the book was about since Gramps wrote it. What do we got here? Richard Greenbrier, PhD. Why is his face cut out of the picture? Professor Laureate of English. So he was not just a writer, but a professor. Another one of Dad's books. Jesus. United States of America. What is this? United States of America. Avenue. Over. Certificate of naturalization. So, moved to the U.S. Hazel Brown. Huh. I can't get into any of this. Oh, there's a bathroom down here? Is that weird? What? Okay, hang on. Old medicine cabinet, what do we got in here? Nothing I can get to. That I can. Yolanda de Soto. Mrs. Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Sam, today's Spanish selection. Fly Mosca, hubcap. Okay, so, alright. I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think. Probably the nature here is totally different from that back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel it trying to say that out for when we're together again. Wait, more noises. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Timor, Lonnie. Another button. X-ray specs. And there's going to be a tape down here somewhere. Not under there. That's already on, it looks like. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list. Role model, authority, main... Okay, whatever.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing.
Got the tape.
And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Never mind. Alright, can I mess with these? Oh, I can. And the library is missing. They all had a different sound. That's interesting. Looks like the pendant showed up. $80 for a gold pendant. That's not bad. Okay, so we gotta find another new combination. can't mess with that. Alright, here we go. Doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Why would it work? There's one case of brandy, one case of, I can't tell, one case of whiskey. Okay. Toy horse with nothing to really help. Terry was pretty tall at age 12, apparently, because he's almost as tall as I am. Alright, so we're definitely missing something. And I wasn't walking just in her footsteps. Okay. Cannon and the lantern. Am I looking here already? The creaking is getting more frequent. Grandpa's book. That's where I came in from. Can't open, can't open. There's nothing back there. Can't open. Alright, let's see where this goes. Okay, that loss. Okay. Really? Oh, another tape. Alright, what do we got this time? Heaven to Betsy. Oh, good. Another empty pizza box. Alright. It's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. The Psycho House Girl, the coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one, everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. Costumes, skeletons and devils, cheerleaders from the Smell Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. So, she was into punk. And she was gay. What is this? Interesting. What was that? Well, where did it go? I picked it up. Oh, I still have it. Ha! Curl Justice now. Or whatever. Oh, wait. To Mr. Greenberg, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative as well as and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Sincerely, the principal.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and
I'll
then
go
have
try to check that out.
lie
If I
about
can
who she
whisper it.
is.
Sorry, I just saw
She
your
said
comment.
they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.